Hello, Twitch. We are here with Farrah, our serverless hero. So I'm super excited. Can you say something about you?
My name is Farrah Campbell. I'm the Ecosystems Director at Stackery, and I'm very excited to be announced a hero recently. It's pretty awesome.
It is. It's so cool that we have another serverless hero. You were giving a talk today, and I was amazed by your story on how you get into tech. Can you share that with our Twitch community? It was so inspiring.
Sure. I was a single mom for a very long time, not ever really loved my job. I moved to a city that had this vibrant, growing tech community. I tried for about a year to get into tech. I tried to get an interview, did not get one at all. And then I decided to volunteer at a conference where I met a mentor who then introduced me to my first CEO or the co-founders for the first startup I was at. So then I quit my job for 4 hours a week and then immediately turned that into a full-time within 2 weeks.
And now you're in Stackery, and a serverless hero. So that's super crazy. You're really moving the diversity in the serverless community. You talk about that serverless for all. Can you share a little bit your views on diversity and inclusivity in the serverless community and how it's different than other communities?
Sure. From the very second that I entered my first company, Stackery, which was a serverless company, half of the engineers were women. That was very different than any other team I'd ever been on. In fact, I've been the only female on basically every team that I've been on. And so something felt different than the second I got there. But it wasn't just the look of the team. It was how everybody treated each other. It was the conversations that were had. It's how we solved problems, even dealing with the executives. And you see that throughout the entire community. I mean, it's really it's a place where you can come, learn, and be supported.
Yeah, that's super cool. And what you will tell other tech communities on how they can get better and having more diversity in their spaces?
I think that they could. I think there's a lot of people that have a lot of experience and they solved problems and had a bunch of failures, and so they don't want to do those same things again. And so I think that they could stop and realize that there's new ways to do things, and not just because their way doesn't make it the best way or the only way.
You mentioned when we were prepping for this, the serverless mindset and how that can help also for the inclusion of different people into the community. Can you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. So the way I see it, the serverless mindset is about focusing on the value you provide to your business, maybe it's to your community, but it's also the value you're providing to yourself. I'm not a person that, when a lot of negativity starts to surround me, I'm probably going to try to hone in on some skills and just move past all of that and not deal with it. And I really feel like that's kind of I'm focusing on the value that I'm trying to provide, not only to a company, but also to myself.
That's super cool. So I'm super happy that you had some minutes to interview with us, and I hope you have a great reInvent. And one last question, I hope we have time. What is your favorite launch on reInvent?
My favorite launch on reInvent has got to be the new Builders library.
That's a good day to announce that. So thank you very much, Twitch. I hope you enjoyed meeting Farrah today, and I'm pretty sure you will see her around in the serverless community because she's awesome. So bye-bye.
Bye.